Hello, welcome back to Live Like You're Living. I have been off the radar, but it's for good reason. I'd like to introduce you to my sister, who is at the moment battling breast cancer. I'm going to do a quick interview with her and let her explain her symptoms and the things that she's facing right now. Okay, so you missed the doctor's appointment.
Yes.
Okay, and was that the day that you went to the hospital?
Yes.
Okay.
The day after my birthday.
Okay.
I wasn't feeling good around my birthday anyway, but I said, look, whatever it is, if it's, because you don't want to be in the hospital on your birthday.
Right. So you withheld?
I withheld for one day. I said, after that, I said, whatever it is, I'm going to deal with this.
Right.
Head on.
Okay. So from January until September, you were suffering in pain?
Yes.
9 months.
9 months.
And you noticed no symptoms whatsoever beforehand? Did you ever...
Other than the fall.
Other than the fall. Did you ever get a mammogram done?
You know what? No. I signed up for a lot of things and didn't get it done, like a fool. I was doing that self-check and stuff because I don't have a chest. I ain't gonna lie. You know how us women think, oh, we don't got none up there?
So you don't worry about it?
Check it anyway.
Okay.
Check it anyway.
Right, right.
Because if you don't...
You're leaving yourself vulnerable.
Not only just that. Vulnerable is just putting it mildly.
Mm-hmm.
You leaving yourself out there so everybody could attack you. And when I say everybody, it ain't just people. You're looking at all the diseases and everything that's going to attack you. It's almost like a vulture. You're going after that blood.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not going to stop until they take everything that you have.
So the day that you went to the hospital, you went in for what reason?
I went in because I thought I needed problems with my back. That was my main thing. I was in a lot of pain for my back.
You mentioned to me that you weren't able to move.
I wasn't able to move.
So was it your leg or your foot?
I was on a crutch.
Okay. So when you woke up that day, were you able to get out of bed?
I was always able to. I made sure I got out of bed every day.
Okay.
I have like a... It's weird. I have like a rail by my bed. I will pull myself up.
Okay.
And if my house is so small that I will walk and hold on to the wall.
Okay.
So I was basically wall walking around my house.
Okay.
A lot of people didn't know it.
Mm-hmm.
People knew, I have a rail and everything else when I went down the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't let a lot of people see what was behind closed door.
Right. So you go into the hospital and you say, hey, my back is killing me. I'm in a lot of pain. My leg hurt or whatever your situation. What was the first thing that the hospital did?
They took blood up my arm.
Okay.
Okay, they took me into the back because I described the pains and things.
So you went in through just emergency?
I went in just through an emergency.
Okay.
And they gave me x-ray.
Just a regular basic x-ray?
Right.
Okay.
Well, I don't understand. They gave me a basic x-ray, but they came back the next day to tell me that I had breast cancer. Based
on the basic x-ray? Was that the only test that they gave you?
They gave me one x-ray. They gave me, because they didn't give me my other testing.
Okay, so just based on a regular x-ray.
Basically a regular
and
x-ray.
Blood work.
Yes.
Interesting.
And I thought so too, because the lady came to me the next day and she told me, she said, you'll be all right because you have breast cancer. She said, I'm real good in this area, this field. And I, only thing I could do is couldn't say nothing. But I'm glad that they didn't say, oh, you got 2 weeks to live.
Yeah.
Okay, because that could have been somebody else's thing.
Right.
That's the reason why we're doing this, because we're making sure that everybody out there needs to cross their T's and dot their I's. And as women, black women, we need to do things more.
Right.
Okay. Years ago, we put ourselves on the back burners taking care of our families.
Well, a lot of
Now
times we still do that.
It's time that we got to stop. That's one of the reasons I'm doing this, because we have to stop. Because I know too many people out there, they're not taking care of themselves, and they call themselves taking care of their families. I ain't say that your family ain't worth it, but your family ain't worth a goddamn thing to them if you ain't there.
That's true. Now tell me, so after your first test, the x-ray, they decided to
keep me at the hospital.
So they kept you, they signed you into the hospital.
Right.
And then the first day there.
That was around, when I went to the hospital, it was 10 o'clock in the morning, 10:30.
Okay.
Then they figured they was going to keep me around 9:30.
Okay.
Then the next day they got me a room.
Okay. All right. And then that next day, what other tests did they have you?
They had me do a mass. Is that what they call it? Mass? Like a bypass mass. And it felt like somebody just rubbed.
Biopsy, you mean?
Biopsy, and they
so they removed.
They removed 5 masks out my back.
Okay. Samples. They took 5 samples out of your back
and they took 2 samples out my breast.
Okay. So there's cancer in your back?
They were checking to make sure.
Okay.
They didn't specifically say.
Okay.
But they said that as I go along, when I talk to people, who has a lot of background in cancer, and the lady one of the nurses told me that there's a possibility that I probably had it for a while because it's settled in my bone.
So it's in your bone?
From here to that foot.
So it's in your bone marrow?
They didn't say bone marrow. They said that it's just settled.
Okay. Interesting.
So I got to find out tomorrow.
Okay, you find out tomorrow. Okay. So.
Because I got to go to an appointment tomorrow. They take me.
Okay, got it. So you've had the biopsy done the first day.
Right.
And then you mentioned that they gave you an MRI or a CAT scan, or you had both or one or the other? Which one?
I had like 2 CAT scans and I had 1 MRI.
Okay. All right.
Because I could deal with a CAT scan, but when that MRI, I'm claustrophobic. So they had to
sedate you a little.
A little my foot, go fast.
It's all right.
But I'm glad that it was done.
Got it over with.
Get it over with.
So, have they already discussed a game plan with you?
Not really. They were going to do that tomorrow.
Okay.
But their main thing was they gave me 5 rounds of radiation.
Okay. And what was that process like? So what is it to, what are the stages of getting radiation? Do they prep you? Do you drink something first? Do you get shots, or what is it?
What they did, basically, I was on the table. They draw a line. I have like a tattoo type of thing. And they measure each day. Each day they measure how they want to shrink it.
Okay.
And what they did, it's like the first day is the longest.
Okay.
But they want to push it together so they can shrink it. And I think the last day is more of a bigger outward.
Okay.
And that's to slow it down some. You just keep praying because you never know what technology will do.
Right.
So they did that every morning around 9 o'clock. I knew every 9 o'clock in the morning for 5 days in a row.
You were getting radiation.
I was getting radiation.
So is it like a big machine that, like a laser that just aims at you?
It's like when I was laying down,
Mm-hmm.
because you get like 4 or 5 people, they standing over you. They mark the location.
Mm-hmm.
You don't feel it.
Oh, good. It's painless.
It's painless. It reminds you, well, my radiation treatment reminded you, you know how you get those little small flashlights and got like a red beam on it?
Yeah.
And nobody knows, it's like, get that beam off somebody at the other end.
Right.
And they don't know it's on them.
Mm-hmm.
That's how that is.
Little red dot.
So after they do all that, it's almost like a Star Wars thing. And it's like a ceramic plate that goes over you.
Okay.
While they doing this,
Mm-hmm.
and it goes up, then they turn it sideways,
Mm.
and the whole thing takes no more than a half an hour to do.
Okay, so it's just they preset where it's going to go to.
Every day.
Okay.
Every
And
day.
so, did you have any symptoms or side effects from radiation?
I believe I did, like by me taking pain pills and things.
That they've been giving you?
I was
What type of pain pills did they initially start you off on when you first got here?
I'm on Percocets.
But did they start you off on Percocets? Or
No.
Okay, what were they giving you first?
They were putting morphine in my arm.
Okay.
I
So
was
intravenously.
zombieing up,
Okay.
And by them, I was so like a zombie that I couldn't move.
Oh, so the morphine had you really heavily sedated.
In such a way, I mean, I couldn't get into a wheelchair. Like if someone came to visit, I couldn't go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Every day when they did the radiation, I'm not sure, those real thin, cheap, like a slave ride, like a slave ward or something,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like a floppy disk
Okay.
for a human being.
Okay.
They would slide me on there and slide me to another bed, and that's how I got transported.
Oh, okay. A little plastic.
Right.
Thing.
I never could just get up and take a step over and get over.
Okay, but you was heavily
That was
sedated.
crazy. I was never sedated that bad before in my life.
Okay, so now, after the radiation, you said you have symptoms. Symptoms from the radiation or symptoms from the medication? What symptoms did you have from? Did you think you had symptoms from radiation?
If I did, it's being nauseous
Really?
because I got it so much.
Okay, so it made you feel nauseous.
Yeah.
No
and-
head
and the
pain.
food-
No nothing.
No. And the food was, it just, just couldn't put
You
it
lost your
together.
appetite.
Yes.
Okay.
I was puking up on the regular.
Oh, okay. So for the week of radiation, it made you vomit.
Yeah.
But after that, after the week of radiation, they changed your medicine
Yes.
to something lower, to Percocet, not morphine.
Right.
And now you're not doing any type of
Radiation.
no type of treatment,
Right.
or are they giving you what are they doing for you where you are now? You're in a rehabilitation center now.
Right.
Are they doing anything for the cancer now?
They have me on different pain pills or prednisone.
So nothing necessarily to fight the cancer, just something to maintain your pain right now.
Right.
Okay. And
I'm
so,
in therapy so that I could basically to maintain to get back into the life of the living.
Just get you to walk again, try to be more, yeah, because you lost your ability to walk well on your own.
Yes.
Okay. Did they explain why?
No.
So you don't know if that had to do with your injury or if that had to do with cancer.
Right.
Okay. So right now they got you going through rehab to get you to start walking again.
Yes.
Okay.
Like a normality.
Okay.
And I'm glad too, because
Well, heck, everybody wants to walk.
I just didn't think
Mm-hmm.
ahead of time on how things were just changed, and I wasn't paying attention to my own symptoms.
Probably because it was a slow, gradual change. It wasn't something that happened, you know,
Right.
immediate. So usually, I think that's what catches people is that a lot of the pain or whatever situations that they find themselves in doesn't happen overnight.
Right.
You adapt to the pain. You adapt to the situation. Like you weren't able to walk well, and
I thought I was suffering from a stroke
really
because I wasn't stepping
you weren't
to
coordinated.
the ground.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that really made me stop and think is when I had to stop driving
Okay.
and my foot didn't go down to the brakes.
Ooh,
And I
that's scary.
stopped the car. I had my youngest daughter drive.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't have her license. I said, but I'm not going to take those kind of chances.
So
too
you
many
had to make
people.
her drive you back home.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's being smart.
On
But
the
she's
safe side.
old enough,
Yeah.
and she has probably her temporary
She had a
license.
chance, yeah,
Okay,
but
that's
still,
fine. Yeah,
You know, I got to start being more safe for her
yeah.
and, you know, and making sure things get done safely.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you for sharing your experiences with us, these first stages that you're talking about here. And like you said, the message that you're giving to everyone is to check on themselves.
Yes. Because this whole thing is an eye-opener.
Yeah.
For everybody who's watching this. And please, even if you are behind on things, just get it done. That's all we ask you to do is just get it done.
Do you mind sharing with us how old you are?
I'm 51. I just turned 51 in the middle of September.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't matter how old you are.
Get checked out.
Everything's checked. And to tell you the truth, it's harder if you're African American women, because we have a lot of strikes against us.
Yeah, especially
heart,
health. Yeah, health issues.
Our health issues. If you look at it, the cholesterol, the blood pressure, everything is.
Isn't that interesting? I wonder what the connection is.
Supposed to be worse than every other
Right,
race.
right. That's true.
So, what I'm trying to tell you,
especially if you're African American.
Think of what I just said, because they said more black women suffer heart attacks than anything at a young age. I've been blessed that my vitals are good, but you know what? Vitals or no vitals, I'm still got to get myself checked out.
Yep.
My name is going to be on that list every time when I need it from now on. Ain't no guessing anymore. I got to do.
Right.
I want everybody else out there who's watching this video to do the same thing that I'm doing.
So don't wait.
Don't wait.
Get your checkup today.
And it's National Breast Cancer Month, October.
Okay.
So do it now while you got the chance, and it should be everywhere.
Right.
We have no excuse.
Make it happen.
We got fear, but make that fear push you to do it.
Yep.
Make that fear push you to do it today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.